Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 229th episode of the Poorly Planned Podcast. My name is Benedict. You may know me better as BHL Hudson. Here we talk about movies, TV shows, a bunch of nonsense. With me, as always, is my friend, co-host, and a person who podcasts in a building with a bunch of old people in it.
Oh, yes.
Buddy, Frederick.
I'm worried you're going to explode. It's a huge amount of old people in the building today.
More than I think I've ever seen.
More than legally allowed.
There's a mandate that there can be only so much wrinkle in a room at one time. Yeah, in the building that we record in, they host other things here. I guess
it's not just about us.
Yeah, they didn't build the whole building for us, I suppose, which is a shame because there's just an elderly congregation.
That is a shame.
Yeah, old people Comic-Con in the basement here.
Old people Comic-Con. They've met their wrinkle quota today.
Yeah. No, it's lovely and great, and I'm sure they're doing something fun.
Exactly.
Drinking prune juice or something,
yes.
but I don't
as they do.
I don't hate old people, as established. Anyway, welcome back to the pod.
Mm-hmm.
And today, we got a little fun topical topic for you, as most topics are, I suppose.
I guess.
We are talking in honor of the Lee Cronin's The Mummy coming out, which, by the way, actual official title. Lee Cronin does not have clout like that. I don't know why.
It's called Lee Cronin's.
It's called Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Lee Cronin, little bro, you are not.
This is not it. You're not like Sid Meier or Tom Clancy or anything like that. What is going on?
I don't know why they
Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
You made Evil Dead Rise, and it was kind of good, actually.
You know what? Fine. Lee Cronin's Evil Dead Rise
to be in the title. And also, he came to my university one time. Did I ever tell you about this? Lee Cronin?
I think actually maybe you did.
He came to my, because I used to do a radio show at my university.
True.
And he did not come on my show, but he came to the radio station to do another show.
And he ushered me out of the building.
And that was the last day I recorded in that studio. But
as Lee Cronin took over.
Yeah. But there's a new Mummy movie coming out. We also got a Ben and Fred watch of the old, and by old I mean 2017 Mummy, which is either out now or coming soon.
Exactly.
But in honor of that and the Mummy's legacy with Tom Cruise, we thought we'd talk about failed movie franchises.
I was going to say, in honor of Lee Cronin's The Mummy, we're going to talk about failed movies.
In anticipation of the absolute stinker Lee Cronin's cooked up. Thanks for not coming on my show, by the way.
Thanks for kicking me out of the studio, BTW.
Yeah, thanks, little bro. No, I do think Lee Cronin's The Mummy will actually be pretty good. It looks quite good.
It looks like a fun time.
But they made another Mummy movie. We're talking about it. Other failed franchises. We're talking Artemis Fowl. We're talking the Independence Day cinematic universe. Scrap the whole episode, actually. This episode's a failed franchise in a way. But should we start off?
Should we just jump right into it?
Let's do it. First one, is it appropriate that we start with?
I guess.
The Dark Universe.
God. The Dark Universe.
The Dark Universe. Starring Tom Cruise as Nick Morton.
Exactly. Low-key, a banging start to this universe, though.
As I think the Ben and Fred watch, if I can get my shit together, will have gone up before this episode. You will notice we actually discovered The Mummy 2017 was actually kind of peak.
Low-key an amazing movie.
Okay. Too far.
We've clowned The Mummy for years, especially the last few years, the Mummy, Tom Cruise, and then we sat down and we watched it.
I really hate to say this. I can't believe we're doing this.
Why is it Kino?
It was actually not that bad. I think as we established in the Ben and Fred Watch, which is, by the way, our series where we watch a movie, and you can check it out. It's really
freaking dope. You should subscribe as well.
Yeah. But it's considering the slop that has come since.
Exactly.
I think it shines bright on the mountaintop.
It shines bright as an Oscar contender.
Yeah. Because, it has so much more going for it than a Tron Ares. You know what I mean?
It's an actual movie. It's not a very, at the time, not a very good movie.
No.
But it's helped by the current day climate.
Yes.
But also, it's got some charm that I feel like we maybe overlooked.
I don't even, this feels so crazy being the Mummy defenders, but I just think Cruise does low-key bring a lot to the movie.
He does.
Just his aura and presence adds a non-slop feel.
It does. The Cruise non-slop feel.
Something you can never give? Non-slop?
How every movie is pitched with Cruise. But I agree.
There's some fun action.
There's some fun action. There's some fun moments that we definitely find enjoyable.
Yeah, we laughed a lot watching
Nick Miller from New Girl.
Yeah. There's some, honestly, a bit of eroticism.
There really is. The movie screams sex.
It's a sexy movie. Tom Cruise is shirtless. He's getting, straddled.
He's actually getting the shit sucked out of him. Actually, thing that happens.
There are multiple scenes, not literally the shit sucked out.
Okay, not actual shit,
but there's
God,
sucking.
imagine that. There's sucking occurring. It's
the only way to become the mummy. Get your butt sucked. I don't know. But there is soul sucking involved from Cruise and from others. Anyway, failed franchise. I don't know how this happened.
How did we get here?
But so in terms of though, like if we can also keep it real.
Yeah.
It's not a like franchise launcher. It doesn't feel like. It feels like a generic like hotel room movie.
Yes.
That like we sort of thought was funny.
That we sort of enjoy. But
it doesn't feel like the start of a universe.
It doesn't. Although they really did try. They really did try to push this. Both in the movie and the aura poster of all the cool dudes and actors that came after the movie.
I actually have that on my desktop because I put it in.
That's actually my screensaver.
It's actually on my passport for some reason. Because I put it in the Ben and Fred Watch. This is an insane photo. First of all, I don't know if this is true. I'd bet money they are not in the same room. This is a Photoshop.
No, they're probably not in the same room. But the idea behind it.
I mean, the aura is pretty crazy.
The aura is kind of crazy. So who we got here?
So this was the plan for the universe.
Yes.
Tom Cruise, I guess it's
still Nick Morton.
I guess it's Nick Morton / the God of Death, maybe at the end?
Yeah, like, is it Set?
Set or something?
Uh-huh.
Then we have Russell Crowe, who's looking like quite perturbed in this photo. He's not looking like
what?
Very happy.
He knows that they're not in the same room. Well, my friends.
Yeah, where's Depp at? He would be like the Nick Fury as Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
And he's not it.
A low point in that movie, I would say.
It doesn't work.
No, and... Well, we'll get to this, sort of the setups. We have Javier Bardem, who I've not looked into, but I'm pretty sure was meant to be Frankenstein's monster. And I'm not saying that in like...
A weirdly good fit.
That sounds really weird. It's like actually he was meant to be...
And Javier Bardem, who I guess is going to play a guy with lupus, I don't know.
It's like he's actually playing like Dr. Frankenstein, like the handsome scientist. I think he's going to be the decrepit
he's playing the schlop monster.
Javier Bardem is super handsome.
He really is.
But I can also see him as Frankenstein, like a sexy Frankenstein. Yeah. Jacob Elordi was Frankenstein, and he's sexy. Yeah. Javier Bardem is sexier.
He's definitely sexy. He's like Jacob Elordi's a boy compared to Javier's man.
Very true.
Is that crazy to say?
I don't know. That's kind of crazy sexy to say. We have Sofia Boutella as the mummy, I guess.
Is she still just there, or is that just like...
Well, she was in the photo. I don't know if this came out pre the movie The Mummy, but I guess they'd bring her back maybe?
Maybe.
And then Johnny Depp, I'm pretty sure was meant to be the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Which is, again,
bad use of Depp, I guess.
Hilarious. I mean... And this was even pre-controversy, so because this could kind of almost be like post-controversy, a joke of like
we're gonna get Johnny, but we're not gonna show him.
Yeah, a canceled actor. He's gonna be invisible. Low key, what they're doing with what's his fucking name? Jared Leto in the new Masters of the Universe movie, where he's playing Skeletor. So you have no idea that's Jared Leto.
It's no clue it's Jared. Yeah.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, so first of all, okay, a couple problems here. I think we can...
What is Russell doing in this photo?
Why is Javier not in full makeup already? He is. No,
he absolutely is.
I think we can diagnose why we think these did not succeed.
Yes.
I think, first of all, The Mummy as a starting point.
Yeah, the Mummy is a launch pad.
Yeah, regardless of quality, which we think is very high. Weird start point.
And it also it feels like it is kind of trying to shove it down our throats a little bit, kind of like Amazing Spider-Man 2 style.
Yeah.
There's literally a bunch of jars with things in them. That's kind of like
Yeah, for how much we absolutely loved The Mummy 2017, it absolutely grinds to a halt. I was reminded of why we did not like it when we get to all of the Russell Crowe stuff.
Do you think that if you remove Russell Crowe from the Dark Universe, it's a thriving, fantastical universe?
It overtakes the MCU. Very possible, actually.
Highest grossing movie of all time.
It just became... It went from like, generic whatever action movie to like kind of bad Sony Marvel core.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I think this is like a weak lineup, not of actors. It's pretty, especially for 2017, this is a pretty peak lineup.
Is it a weak lineup of monsters?
I think it's a weak lineup of monsters because you have maybe Frankenstein. You have the Invisible Man, I guess. But like there's no...
And Nick Morton.
Nick Morton is not a... Like they should have cast Tom Cruise as like a monster. Sorry.
The monster.
He should have been a monster. They should have cast him as like make him a vampire, make him Dracula.
Cruise vampire?
I mean, he's done that, doesn't bruh. He's done like Interview with a Vampire.
You know what?
I don't know if he's a vampire in that. I haven't seen it.
But I guess there's that one cruise moment in The Mummy where he kind of like gets fangs and screams into someone's face. It's kind of vampire-esque. So more of that, maybe?
When he sucks the soul, that was the best part of the movie. That cruise vacuum? God. One can dream.
One could dream. That like, cruise vacuum.
Where's Dracula? Where's the creature from the Black Lagoon?
We clearly want a Black Lagoon movie.
Where's Brendan Thwaites from the movie Blue Lagoon? These are monsters that could appear in this universe.
These are real serious monsters.
Yeah, these are real life monsters. Take it up a notch.
Thwaites and Blue Lagoon. Yeah, so do we think that adding certain monsters and certain Brendan Thwaites to this lineup would make this a potentially better franchise? So
I think
we want Dracula.
Yeah, obviously. Who are we getting for Dracula?
How about
Forrest Whitaker?
Forrest Whitaker for Dracula.
Kinda goes crazy. I mean, I think, okay, here's, I guess, my diagnosis for the Dark Universe.
Yes.
They should have they're like two in the middle on launching this franchise.
Okay.
They should have either gone, make a standalone Mummy movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not even just saying this. I know like our take on the Mummy is ridiculous. If you cut the Jekyll and Hyde stuff out of it, the Nick Fury setup, I think it does not get the reception it's gotten.
No, I fully agree.
I think it's like still kind of a forgotten, like, it might not have launched a franchise, but it would have been like,
remember Tom Cruise's The Mummy?
Yeah.
Me neither, but it was okay.
Yeah, it was like a whatever movie. Or you go like way harder. And you
fully commit.
You have them like do an Avengers Assemble.
You have Forrest Whitaker as Dracula.
Forrest Whitaker post-credit scene. 8 of them.
Oh my god.
But you have like, you really, like at the end of the movie, you have like, Jekyll shows up and he's like, and I have with me Dracula and Frankenstein and the Black Lagoon guy or whatever.
They're all playing poker or something?
I mean, to be fair,
Forrest Whitaker? I'm all in.
As I'm saying this, it does sound like actually awful. But
I don't know.
I think you would have a better chance just like putting your cards more on the table than like, look, here's a head of Dracula in a jar or whatever.
This. I'm Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the idea of a full commit. Because
Cruise should not be Nick Morton.
Because
he should be something else.
Yeah. I mean,
just make him a real. Look at this. Okay, let's say these are like their actual characters: Frankenstein, Invisible Man, Mummy, Jekyll and Hyde, Nick Morton. Like he doesn't fit.
Yeah. Well,
what's he doing here?
Nick Morton. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I feel like he works as the explorer, adventurer in this.
I thought you were gonna say like the linchpin of the universe.
Without him, it all falls apart. Like I think he works in the role that he's gotten, but then in the grander scheme of things, it is a bit of a waste of a cruise to have him as Nick Morton.
100%. Yeah, I feel like they didn't really plan out what do we do next with Nick Morton.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be the god of sand or whatever.
Yeah, the god of like soul sucking, I guess.
To be fair,
okay, fine.
A dream position, but
dream position. What's your dream position? The god of soul sucking. So what have you done in the past? What's on your CV? Oh, I was the god of soul sucking for a while. It was my dream job.
My bad, yeah. I had the infinity throat. Sorry, I don't know.
The infinity throat.
Cruise's nickname in college?
Forrest Whitaker's monster? We've got Frankenstein, Dracula, Invisible Man, Infinity Throat. Starring the King of Scotland.
All the other monsters cower? They know who the king is? Anyway. Dark Universe didn't work out. Rest in peace. I feel like now, though, we gotta move on from the Dark Universe, but I feel like now...
It's not good for us.
They could kind of... Well, they did an Invisible Man movie that was pretty successful.
Okay.
With, what's her name? Elizabeth Moss, maybe?
I don't know.
It was like 2020. It was a pretty decent hit.
Okay.
Then they got Lee Cronin's The Mummy. They got a new The Mummy. You could fold in, get Jacob Elordi's Frankenstein in here.
Mm-hmm, true.
I don't know. Get Victor Frankenstein, starring Daniel Radcliffe.
True.
Was that Daniel Radcliffe?
I don't know. Get the Swiss Army Man starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah. Get Daniel Radcliffe from that movie where he pretends to be in the KKK or whatever. Don't get that.
Don't get that. Don't do it. That's the real monster. That and the Infinity Throat.
We move on though. Rip Dark Universe.
Rip Dark Universe. Well, can I just say one thing? In terms of the hard launching or like full launch of it.
Of course.
It already failed, you know? Like, so the fact that it failed, you should just have gone bigger. Like, if it's failing either way, full send it.
Yeah, and don't post this aura pic of them like all standing in suits.
And then not follow up on it.
Yeah, either have them all in costume in that picture. That would go crazy. Or
in costume. As a Depp costume.
Yeah, wait, actually. I see your point.
His name just floating.
Depp. Believe us.
And I believe Javier is already in costume.
Javier is super sexy. I'm sorry. Actually, okay, real quick before we we're really
fine.
stuck on the dark universe.
Yes.
Javier, I think this is crazy.
How he doing it?
he alternates between like whenever I see him in real life, he's incredibly sexy.
Yes.
But in multiple movie roles, i.e., No Country for Old Men and Skyfall.
Yeah, he is like
bro's chopped.
I think he's. I don't know if he's
like what. How do they do it? So like it's such a contrast because he's so handsome.
He is so handsome, but I guess being.
Because you put that haircut on anyone.
Yeah, but I guess being that handsome it's an even more of a contrast when you make him slightly ugly. You know? I wouldn't say he's like an ugly guy in Skyfall. He's just like an off-putting guy.
No, yeah, he's a bit of a creepy guy, and I guess that's also the beauty of acting, and also the haircut or whatever.
And also he does not. Have
and also he's low-key Bardem's doppelganger. We move on.
Yes.
This one I wrote here. Honestly, this is like a schizo moment. I have not even seen this movie, and I don't even know if they were trying to launch a franchise. It just gives me that vibe.
Forrest Gump.
Actually, I did see a thing, I don't know how true it was, about they were going to do a Forrest Gump 2, and they stopped because of 9/11. Because like the joy and hope of Forrest Gump like wouldn't work post 9/11 or something. Anyway, this Instagram reel I saw at like 3 a.m. I don't know.
The joy of Forrest Gump wouldn't work post 9/11.
Low-key fact, though. Can you imagine Gump in the 2020s? Gump hitting the gritty, I guess, or something?
Gump hitting the WAP in the 2020s?
Gump jumping on Fort or something?
WAP, Forrest, WAP.
God. Anyway, the one that I wrote here.
Yes.
Snow White and the Huntsman. Was this trying to launch some kind of like
but I thought this
fairy tale cinematic universe?
I thought this did become a bit of a franchise, didn't it?
Did it? Is this like the worst thing I've ever written where it's like not relevant?
I can tell you for sure it's not the worst thing you've ever written.
Some manifestos that haven't been published yet, but Snow White and the Huntsman. Sequel?
I feel like isn't there a sequel?
Oh, there totally is. The Huntsman Winter's War. But this is not a real movie, though.
It's not.
This is a fake movie. I
feel like they did try to launch a franchise.
This didn't come out.
Nobody saw this.
Bro, what is this post? How do you get paid to make movie posters?
Yeah, that's actually insane. And like a decent cast as well. Like what's going on?
Yeah, Hemsworth and Blunt and fucking Chastain and oh my god, this is like all the white women in Hollywood in one movie.
Especially Hemsworth.
And fucking what's her name?
Isn't it Theron?
Theron, yeah, Charlize Theron, Jessica Chastain, and Emily Blunt. That's like actually insane.
It's like crazy, yeah. But again, like for a completely made up movie, what's going on?
For a movie that like I'm convinced is fictional. Anyway, I just feel like there was maybe it had 2 movies. But I feel like there was maybe more
tried to expand it, yeah.
Like the Huntsman Winter's War, is there a sequel section here on the Wikipedia? No, there is not. Okay, well, anyway. It was a box office bomb. Anyway, I just find these movies interesting. I see like this pop up occasionally on like Letterboxd or something. I'm just like, God, what a weird thing they made.
Yeah,
Snow White and the Hunt. So it's like it's the story of Snow White, but it's Chris Hemsworth.
It's Chris Hemsworth, and like kind of again. I think I'm genuinely might have seen the second one, but I don't remember.
But not the first.
I don't think so.
That's such a you move to be honest.
But it's not me. I didn't sit down. And I was like, you know what? Let me watch the second Hunt. I did. Yeah, the second Huntsman.
You wanted the ending of it all.
I wanted to see
I don't want any of the setup. I want the big conclusion.
I need the payoff here, and boy, did I not get it. It's just. I guess it's just Snow White, but then from the Huntsman's perspective and made into a bit of an action movie.
I didn't even know there was a Huntsman in Snow White. Isn't that in the fucking
I thought that was
Three Little Bears or something? No, that's Red Riding Hood.
Isn't it? Maybe it was. No, because there's Snow White. Who comes in and kisses her? Is that the prince?
It's the prince. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Were they trying to do like a fairy tale cinematic universe where it's like the Huntsman from Red Riding Hood saves Snow White or something?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. We haven't seen them.
I ain't there for it. Whatever hard launch they tried to do here, it didn't work.
I think in a similar note, though, we can kind of tie that together.
Yes.
Because I feel like, I guess Snow White is sort of a princess Disney kind of thing. But in general, like, in terms of fairy tales and like mythology lore kind of thing.
Okay.
I feel like they're always trying to do this these days, and it's just never going to work. I'm talking the King Arthur movie with Legend of the Sword. I'm talking the Robin Hood Taron Egerton movie.
I see you.
I don't have like strong. I again, I don't know for a fact that they were trying to launch a franchise. They just have that vibe.
They do have that vibe. I feel like maybe slightly less so with the like Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie, but I feel like almost certainly with the Robin Hood movie.
It feels like they were trying to do like Sherlock Holmes.
Yes,
the Downey one, and it just shit did not pan out.
No, and it's especially I think we especially the Robin Hood one. I think it's just like, despite our enjoyment of again. It's
to be honest, I have incredibly fond memories of the Robin Hood movie because we saw that together.
Why didn't they launch a franchise?
We had so much fun watching that.
No, exactly. Like
Jamie Foxx as Little John, Taron Egerton as Robin Hood. Someone was Friar Tuck as well.
Someone was Friar Tuck.
You'd assume so.
Low key, do you not think Forrest Whitaker would be a good Friar Tuck?
That's fucking huge, actually. But I think the style of Robin Hood, it's very mummy-core.
Yes.
Where they like, why did they just make these movies so fucking boring and like like they're all wearing like leather and like it's all gray and
it is. I guess it's also because King Arthur was also kind of that where they are very similar in a way. Actually.
Yeah, I think King Arthur, because of Guy Ritchie, has like much more personality.
Yes,
and
agreed.
Like Charlie Hunnam's charismatic, but there was like a thing
and Taron Egerton. Man, did that flop.
I like Taron Egerton, but like there was a thing in the mid to late 2000s of like. I guess it's coming off of The Dark Knight, I guess, but like the attempt to make everything kind of like dark and gritty.
Yeah, and it just doesn't work for some of it.
No, and like Robin Hood should just. The thing is, like their version of dark and gritty it's just boring. Like
yeah, and we've already got like a kind of dark and gritty and like somewhat historical like Robin Hood with like the Russell version.
I guess I haven't seen the Russell.
I actually watched the Russell. It was one of my dad's like favorite movies. Or like it maybe still is. It's so he was actually when I was younger. We need to watch the Robin Hood movie. I was like, okay.
Didn't the Russell movie come out in like 2011?
I think so.
I thought you said it was one of his like childhood movies.
Oh no! Like when I was younger. He's like it's one of his favorite movies.
What was he?
My papa is 25. And it's just like I don't know, like the joy and like whimsy of the Disney Robin Hood. I think is what makes Robin Hood fun.
My God,
in general. So can we get some more of that?
Robin Hood is like if in 100 years when like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies are like, relics of the past. They try to do like sort of like dark gritty, like real version of Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. It's like the whole point of it is I was gonna say spelunking, that's the wrong word. The swashbuckling, the adventure.
The roving.
Being like a lovable rogue. What I want to be in life. A lovable rogue. But yeah, no, like
B.H.L. Hudson, lovable rogue.
There was a weird obsession with like taking the flavor out of everything. Yeah, and
I don't really know why.
And it clearly did not work.
No.
Have they come back from this? Are they making more?
Are they going back
movies?
To Flavor Town?
in a way. I don't know. I'm trying to think of movies that are coming out.
Are they going back to Flavor Town? I don't know. I feel like there's still a lot of movies that are trying to do the kind of like slightly more realistic dark move.
I feel like now it's moved on from like, because Hollywood, everything's delayed by 10 years or something. So like The Dark Knight came out and that was popular. So then like 10 years later, you're still getting like, what if we did Robin Hood, but it was like The Dark Knight? And now I feel like you're getting like,
there's like, okay, we did Robin Hood before this is Dark Knight, and it was ass.
Yeah.
So let's maybe fix that.
I think now it's MCU stuff where it's like, what if we did Jurassic Park, but it was like Marvel, or we did Star Wars, but it's like Marvel, and like, and now that's sort of faded. And now I don't know what the next thing is though. What if we did everything, but it's like,
what if we did, but it's all like Cat in the Hat.
It's all Cat in the Hat. Honestly, speaking of flavor, can't say that movie doesn't have flavor.
That movie really...
That should have launched a franchise.
That should have launched a whole universe.
Cinematic universe?
What did you say?
Seuss? The Cat in the Hat meets The Grinch.
Meets Horton.
And they have green eggs and ham. And they walk around on the King's stilts, deep cut in the Seuss bookography.
Yeah, my Seuss heads will get that one.
The King's Stilts is a hood classic. I
don't think I've ever read the
it's like my
King's
favorite
Stilts.
one. It's like a king who runs around on stilts, and it's like he's like, that's it.
It's a one-page book.
It's not a book. It's a classic drawing I made.
Pretended you were Dr. Seuss for a day.
No, he does.
No, like he walks around on stilts and he's a king.
But he really does. It's really good. But there's like a great mantra from it that like I always took with me, where it's like the intro is like the king, he's super epic as the king. He's doing all this stuff, and it's like when he works, he really works, and when he plays, he really plays. And then it's like This sounds... Don't ruin this.
When he balls, boy, does he ball.
And then, he's like... Because he's getting everything done in the kingdom, but then, like, when he's having fun, then he's really, like, boogieing. And then, like...
He's just walking around on them stilts.
He's stilts maxing in a way, yeah. Anyway, it's a great Dr. Seuss book. Check it out sometime.
The Dr. Seuss book, The King Who Stilts Maxed.
I fucking love Dr. Seuss, man.
Dr. Seuss, but
The sleep book.
What?
He made like a book about falling asleep, and I used to listen to the audiobook and I'd fall asleep.
You've got a lot of Dr.
I've
Seuss
got
lore.
insane
Well,
Seuss lore.
maybe you should be the one heading the Dr. Seuss universe.
Hire me, Seuss family. Apparently also maybe not a great guy, Dr. Seuss in real life. Maybe.
You could become the masseuse of the family. Anyways. Yeah, not a great guy.
Interesting segue there.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll try to be the masseuse. Excuse me, I'd like to develop all of your film projects and also be your masseuse.
But a Dr. Seuss universe,
cinematic universe,
could be so amazing.
We did scrap a shared universes podcast. Maybe we should bring it back.
Yeah, maybe, you know what? This is gold.
Let's see here. Let's talk a little bit about some. This I think actually exemplifies like failed universe because there was like literal steps that they wanted to take next that they just didn't do. The young adult genre, speaking of things that died out. Died out. I'm talking specifically the Divergent series and the Percy Jackson movies.
Okay.
Because the Divergent series, and I can look this up, but I'm 90% sure they just didn't make the last movie.
Really?
It's like if the Hunger Games made like all the movies and then Mockingjay Part 2 just never happened.
Just never came out?
Let me look this up.
I see, because I thought there was 3 Divergent movies.
Yeah, but I think there was supposed
There's
to be...
supposed to be a 4th?
Yeah, all the like top Google things. Is Divergent only 3 movies? Is there a 4 Divergent movie?
Yeah, well, that checks then.
Yeah, they made Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant. First of all, fuck you.
First of all, what are we doing?
A 4th film, Ascendant, based on the latter half of the Allegiant novel, was initially planned for theatrical release, but was redeveloped as a TV movie and a spin-off series before ultimately getting canceled. So I think,
there we go.
From what I'm getting here, the last book they tried to do Harry Potter, Hunger Games, split it into 2, and they just never made the second half.
Why did they do that?
Because they wanted that money.
Well, that money did not.
Well, clearly,
you clearly did not get that money.
This is a cautionary tale.
Yeah, but
Divergent, I always, even as
Divergent is even as a young adult,
as a 12-year-old, I was
that shit was so mid.
Because I've never even I might have seen the first one. I haven't seen I have no memory of it.
Yeah.
Even in that age group, I was like, this is like clearly just a ripoff of the other things.
Exactly. This is just a far worse, more boring Hunger Games.
Yeah, because they have like districts, don't they? Or they have like houses or whatever, where it's like, and if you're in like the epic, gymnastics house, you love doing gymnastics, and then like, or
if you're a flipper, you're a
or you're in like the cooking house, and then you do cooking.
Congratulations, you're a stonemason. It's like,
all right, bro.
Yeah,
and then
like,
Divergent is like, but also you can like be a stonemason and do a backflip, and then it's like,
oh my god, you can be 2 things.
Let's make 5 movies out of this. Whatever they were gonna make.
Yeah, it's just
cringe.
It is cringe. It is cringe. But in a weird way, I feel like a lot of people do have a weird sort of like nostalgia and love for the Divergent series, and I don't understand.
Well, we had friends in high school who were into Divergent.
Yeah.
Stupid friends.
No longer friends.
Yeah, I haven't talked to them in a while, but yeah, I think we had a Divergent poster in our classroom, by the way. Do you remember this? Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I think because someone brought it in for like a book reading thing. Hope that person's career is failing now.
Yeah, it's not doing well.
As opposed to us. Banging pod.
Flourishing.
Yeah, as opposed to us achieving our dreams.
Living the life is no big deal.
But yeah, I also just think it's like, and I don't want to be mean to any actors, but in terms of like, Hunger Games, you have Jennifer Lawrence, and in Harry Potter, you got the iconic crew, and like, you sort of get like...
And in Divergent, you've got like, I believe maybe Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, I think it's Jai Courtney's there.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even remember who else is in it.
It's the guy from...
The number 4. Well, his name is 4.
Yeah, it's 4. It's like, why is his name 4? Oh, he's got like 4 emotions or something.
He's got 4 emotions? Fuck. Good call.
Oh! Yeah,
like... insane. That was like a don't look now style.
Oh! It's happening!
Yeah, okay, to be fair though, I'm looking at this. This is actually kind of a fucking insane cast.
Okay.
Miles Teller? But this is pre-Ghost Teller.
Is Teller like the main guy? No.
No, Miles Teller is obviously Peter. Duh.
Peter.
Ansel Elgort
Really?
and Shailene Woodley. So it has The Fault in Our Stars. Loki, actually, this cast is kind of fucking crazy.
So
Zoe Kravitz, Kate Winslet,
what the fuck?
Forrest Whitaker. No, it's not.
No, I'm saying easy.
He stars in every role, actually. It's an Orbit style movie. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, this is a very 2010s cast.
But is that a very 2010s cast before all these guys really hit their peak?
Popped off, yeah.
Making it a bad cast.
Yeah, before the epic career of Jai Courtney. Sorry, that was unnecessarily mean. I mean, it's definitely
Damn, Jai. Maybe you should get fixed up.
It was definitely pre-Teller popping off.
Yeah.
But I think this was kind of at the peak of Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort's popularity. They were coming off of Fault in Our Stars at this time, weren't they?
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. It's just...
And then I guess... I do like the guy who plays the number 4. He's good in...
Theo James.
Theo James. He's good in the Gentleman Show.
Yeah, yeah. Now, to be fair, look, I think it's mostly... I'm not going to put this on the cast, necessarily. I think it's just... It's this fuck-ass premise of, like... Yeah, I can tell this is a ripoff of other things that I like more. Mm-hmm. And plus, I've seen like clips from the later movies, like the third one, and it looks like you can tell the money's gone. Like it looks like really, really bad.
They ain't got bank.
And then also speaking of and this is actually a shame though, because I really fuck with these movies. The Percy Jackson films.
Was it just the one Percy Jackson film?
They made two.
They made two.
So in a sense, successful franchise. But in another sense, there are, I believe, 5 books and then like multiple, whole universe. And they did never. And that second one ends with a cliffhanger to set up the third book or third movie.
I never really got into the Percy Jackson films.
Bro, you would
or books.
Because the books, I mean, the films are like, I have nostalgia. They're objectively not very good. The books are peak, man. For like young adult, not young adult, like teen fiction.
Yeah.
Especially if you like, Greek mythology or whatever. Bro, it seems like such a thing you would be into, though.
I guess, but I've got my Skullduggery Pleasant.
Skullduggery.
Don't you Skullduggery. So we should make an episode. Books that should become movies or books that should become franchises.
Ooh.
Skullduggery Pleasant is up there, number 1.
I think that's actually the third like BHL Hudson video ever made. When I was doing like text videos.
Nice.
Yeah, books that should be movies. Pretty sure also we'll talk about Artemis Fowl, but that was on there and they did make it and it sucked apparently. But anyway, Percy Jackson.
Yes.
The books are peak. The books are. I'll sometimes have a friend tell me that like this movie or something is BHL core, and Percy Jackson is extreme. The books are extreme BHL core.
Because you love your Greek mythology.
I love my Greek mythology, and it was just it was the perfect like, snarky teen But this is a pen. This isn't a sword, and then it's a sword. Whatever. They're just such good books. Also, the author Rick Riordan seems like a super cool guy. Anyway, they made some movies.
Okay.
I remember we watched one of them in class for like we were studying Greek mythology and we watched like the Hercules movie and Percy Jackson. Okay. So I have fond memories of that. This was I think before you came to the school.
Before your time, little bro.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about this. This is like elite ball knowledge. So. Percy Jackson screening.
Elite ball knowledge.
Looking back, first of all, they're all obviously 40 years old.
Okay.
Like Brandon T. Jackson.
Yeah.
Al Pacino from Tropic Thunder.
Al Pacino, I assume, plays Percy Jackson.
Yeah. But he's like Grover, his friend or whatever.
Okay.
And like he's obviously like 35. And he's like, this is like high school without the musical. It's like you literally have a mortgage, bro. Like, why are you here?
Bro, you've got so many loans.
Bro,
what do you do?
It's actually creepier in this school right now. You're such an adult man. I'd say like all of them are, I don't know, I guess Logan Lerman can kind of maybe pass for like a 17-year-old, but also the character's supposed to be like 12, I'm pretty sure. But anyway.
Yeah, right. Isn't he like supposed to be just like coming out of his like preteens?
Yeah, he's supposed to be like early middle school. And it's I don't know.
What's happening? But I guess at the same time, it's hard to like, with the intention of this, launching a franchise and pinning that or like putting all that on the shoulders of an actual 12-year-old. Yeah,
I guess. But they've done the show now and they've done that. I watched the first half of the first season. I was like, I'm too old for this now. But it seemed like a decent adaptation. But like the movie, it does have like a weird early 2010s charm where like it's like there's something a little bit like, I don't know, not edgy about it, but like
I felt really cool watching the Percy Jackson movie.
It feels like a little bit less like I'm not saying it's better, but like less, I don't know, corporate and that sounds so weird to say about like the Percy Jackson movie.
I get what you mean.
Like compared to like the Disney Plus show, which is
it's
totally
it's
fine.
one of those, again, like comparatively to the slop that's been coming out the last few years. Yeah. You look back and it's like, this is still fun.
Kind of fun. And I mean, it's sort of bad. There's some bad CGI and it doesn't like adapt the book super well. But I remember, I don't know, there's a bit where Medusa's chasing him, and he looks in like the reflection of his iPhone or whatever. And that was like, or an iPod, and that was big at the time. I was like, oh, it's the iPod or whatever.
Does he then freeze if he looks in the reflection there, or is
no? You can look at the reflection, but then
you can't look directly at Medusa. Okay.
And I remember like they adapt some of the stuff from the book well. The cast of the Olympians is pretty fucking sick. I'm pretty sure Sean Bean is Poseidon. Okay, I shouldn't follow up. The cast is really sick with Sean Bean is Poseidon.
The cast is so fucking dope. They got Sean Bean.
Sean Bean as Aphrodite, I want to say. Sean Bean is Zeus. Pierce Brosnan is Chiron.
Who's Chiron?
The centaur? He's such a good
That
centaur.
sounds low-key kind of peak.
It's so fucking
He's got
good.
such a hairy chest. I feel like it would work very well for a centaur.
I do think he has clothes on the whole time, but that's fine.
He's got clothes on as a centaur?
Well, yeah, he has like, I mean, not on his lower half, but like,
He's got jeans on.
he's got jorts. No, he's got like a bespoke suit up top.
Oh, I see.
Also, by the way, just if you Google image search Brandon, or you look at Brandon T. Jackson on Google and see this image, this is actually what he looks like in the movie as well. Like when he's supposed to be like a 12-year-old. Like this is what he fucking looks like, bro. He is so old.
Okay.
Anyway, I think it's pretty fun. And then the second one is objectively worse as well. It has. We're gonna do an episode later about like cursed movie moments. I should include the Cyclops in that. Have you seen the second one?
I don't even know. I think I've started the first one. I don't think I even finished
You're
it.
missing out, man. Not really.
Not really.
But he has like a Cyclops brother and it looks really bad.
Okay.
I think they're fun. They're very 2010s. I have nostalgia for them.
And do you think it's justified that they failed?
Honestly, probably. I have nostalgia for them, but I'm like, if they'd made 3 more of them as I grew older this time period, I probably would not have been as kind. But
That's fair.
they would have seen the real wrath of BHL.
I would not have any sort of love for this 5th movie.
But man,
they didn't even get Sean Bean as Poseidon in this one.
The 5th book is so peak.
Is that the best book?
I mean, because it's the big payoff. So I loved it a lot. I literally I think the only time I've done this with a book where I read like a couple pages and like as if you're like rewinding with a movie, I like went back and reread them because they were so fucking awesome.
It's
like,
so peak.
Hades came in and saved the day. I was like, holy fuck, is it? Like
it's Hades.
Man.
It's Foxy.
We have a few more here. I'm not sure how long we've been going, but we got time. We got time.
Oh, we got time.
A very obvious one, which is I think this is one of the only ones here, maybe the only one that has like actually was a franchise now it's still called a failed franchise.
Okay.
The Sony Marvel universe.
Yeah.
They did make a franchise, so I guess in that sense it trumped the Dark Universe. Mm-hmm. But they never made a single good movie.
And they had to
stop.
They had to stop. They
legally
felt there was a lot of pivoting throughout as well.
Yeah.
So what's the lineup? What we got here?
We had Venom, Venom 2, Venom 3,
Morbius,
Kraven, Madam Web. What a fucking insane lineup of movies.
Dude,
imagine that
fuck?
being your franchise.
That's your franchise?
That's literally only
just
ass.
Strap it. Literally only ass. The Forrest Whitaker tale.
A sequel to Infinity Throat?
Dude, we've come up with some great franchises to launch. The Seussiverse and the Forrest Whitaker does whatever the fuck he wants universe. Infinity Throat, and it's literally all ass.
The Forrest Whitaker in Vegas saga. I don't even know anything about Forrest Whitaker.
Movie?
The epic conclusion.
Yeah, I feel like I should know a lot about Forrest Whitaker. I know nothing apart from that he's got like a slightly droopy eye. Sorry, Forrest.
Sorry, Forrest. Yeah, that's the thing. Forrest Whitaker is like one of those like actors who like I know about, but I'm like I feel like I've only seen him in the movie Rogue One, which is a shame. And maybe like that one, the one, the one, that one.
I do know that one.
Anyway, Sony Marvel. I guess Venom was successful. We can give him that.
Yeah, Venom, and that was the first?
That was the first.
Okay, so I guess it did launch it well.
But it was bad, in my opinion.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun.
It was pretty great.
I feel like it was kind of, honestly, a little The Mummy coded with the best parts of The Mummy, taking out a lot of the like boring exposition. And then it was just like fun Venom dynamics.
Interesting. But okay, do you agree with me that Because I think the best part of the movie is the Tom Hardy Venom dynamic.
Yes.
But then weirdly, they turn that way up in the next movie. And I thought it was worse. You'd think I'd be like all over that, like, yay, more of that. But I think like them getting in on the gag, it kind of ruined it a little bit.
I do agree because, they were fun together, and it was kind of like, I think it was also the fact that they were kind of like still figuring out each other's bodies.
In a sense,
In a sense. But then in the next one, when they're like, just doing all sorts of crazy gimmicky things, and like Venom pops out and starts doing like a salsa dance and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
they go to a club.
I love you. I'm like, I don't know
it's
about
not as,
that.
Like it's kind of like when the teacher gets in on the joke. Like it's sort of like, I don't know. It's
like
less,
we're supposed to laugh at you, not with you.
Yeah, you're not actually funny. Like, you're
Put it away, Unc. I don't know.
And then Madam Web, Stink, Kraven the Hunter, Stink. I really, I've said this before. I think it's so impressive that they were like, it almost seems like they were trying to make consistently bad movies. Like, how did they make them?
Who greenlit all these terrible movies? Venom 2, genuine garbage. Venom 3, pretty bad. But probably
I didn't even see it.
But Venom 3 probably, this says a lot. It's a pretty bad movie. Probably the second best movie in that universe.
Super cursed.
Yeah, it's not good.
So rip the Sony Marvel movies. What would you do if in Avengers Secret Wars they like open a portal or something and the Sony Marvel universe comes through? And then they all get like hit by a fucking
and then they all
like Madam Web rolls out in the wheelchair. She ends up in it at the end of the movie and just
she
doesn't she
so
end up in
you
a
want
wheelchair?
Avengers the new Avengers movie to open up a portal and Madam Web in a wheelchair to come out to get hit by a bus. That'd be kind of peak.
That would be like the best moment in the movie.
It ends with her in a wheelchair? Why?
I think because in the comics she's like a Professor X Batwoman type character or whatever. And so they to shoehorn in, comic stuff. At the end I think she's paralyzed from the waist down and then she like rolls out with these like fuck ass sunglasses that are meant to look like the Madam Web costume. By the way, no need to throw in the ham-fisted comic book reference. No one's ever read a Madam Web comic.
Excuse me.
Yeah, good fucking fair enough. I
All
know
the
you
Madam
have a
Web
collection.
fans will be going crazy in the comments.
But like, it's not like you have, Superman revealing his logo. It's like, who stood up in the sun and was like, it's the Madam Web sunglasses.
Or it's not the Madam Web sunglasses. Get me those.
Or, oh my god, it's the Madam Web wheelchair. My favorite superhero accessory. For the crime that is superhero accessory. For the crime that is the Madam Web movie.
You've got the Iron Man suit. You've got the Green Lantern ring. Poseidon's trident and Madam Web's fucking wheelchair. And Forrest Whitaker's infinity throat.
Plus sunglasses combo with the wheelchair.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Also, I've seen that movie. I don't actually know what her powers are. I think she maybe sees into the future, but it's like, why does she
I
need
thought she was a
sunglasses?
spider.
No.
Why is she Madam Web?
Actually, that's a really good point. No.
Is she not like she's female Spider-Man?
No, they're all the others are like female Spider-Man maybe, but then she can like see the future. And that's why she's like, because at the end of Madam Web, I assume you haven't seen it.
You assume very correct.
She has like a team and it's like, and then also actually that's another thing that's so cursed about Madam Web. If it was really good, not that like the Mummy, Madam Web should not launch something, but if it was really good, the cast, they had Sydney Sweeney, they had Isabella Merced.
Okay.
Like two of the bigger actresses right now.
Yeah.
Dakota Johnson's pretty big. There was another one there, I can't remember her name. I don't know. Anyway, at the end, she has a team of spider people.
Okay.
And she can maybe see the future or something.
So is she Madam Web because she makes like a web of the future or something? I don't know. Or is she just the Madam of all the other webs?
I think so, yeah, because it's like, I think the tagline was like, her web connects them all.
That's a bit.
Don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all.
Gross.
Disgusting, man.
Anyway, Sony Marvel, rip. But if we could get that like getting hit by the bus scene going, that'd be really good.
That'd be kind of cool.
Imagine Kraven the Hunter steps out of the portal. Just like a building just falls on him.
Yeah, it's like if they just own the fact that they realize that they made some shit movies, and bring them in as like Kraven the Hunter steps out, feeling real swagger, and then like Doctor Doom just fucking like pulverizes him.
Yeah, Doctor Doom like splits him down the middle.
Oh my god.
That would be actually fucking
Hold
great.
the elevator. No.
Yeah, that'd be pretty peak. Like I would take Tom Hardy Venom coming over and like integrating him somehow into these movies.
Because he has come over a bit,
Yeah, he was in the post credits of one of them.
Okay.
Remember he came over from the bar for 2 seconds, then came back. Whatever. Anyway, rip Sony Marvel.
True.
We got a few others here.
Can we perhaps, I don't know, does it count as a fully failed franchise? Because again, this had movies, but just the DCEU. Like, I feel like, because I mean, like, that had to stop and do a lot of pivoting as well, didn't it? And they had to they haven't at least not become as successful as the MCU. Made what, like 6 movies or so, then stopped, and now they're like redoing the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, they made more than 6 movies, but I think that's a good... It depends on your definition of failed franchise.
It's true.
But in terms of, making a franchise that then failed.
True.
They did do that, yeah. I think that's a fair thing. I think it's like... It's interesting also because I honestly think most people would agree, because even if you like the Snyder movies, then you're annoyed of what happened with the rest of the universe.
Yeah,
and if you don't like the Snyder movies... and you just like good movies, then
you're annoyed at this whole franchise.
You also don't like it either. I think it felt like, I don't know, just throwing shit at the wall.
It did a little bit, because it started out decently strong. But then... Did it? Man of Steel's not bad.
I guess.
What else did they got?
I think, because they pinned it on the Snyder aesthetic, which I think is a huge mistake. I mean,
bro does not get art
for a number of reasons, but also just in terms of making a whole unit. Like, you could make a Snyder movie. Fuck it, I don't even dislike Man of Steel. You could make Man of Steel a Snyder movie, sure. But then to be like, and by the way, the whole universe is going to be like this. You pin yourself in such a terrible box.
Is this another kind of not exactly the same way, but similar to the Robin Hood and King Arthur, that it tries to go too gritty?
And I guess I would at least credit Snyder with it feels more authentic. I think that's how he actually wants to make movies. It feels authentic. I still think it's bad. But then when that didn't work really, when Batman v Superman wasn't really well received, then they tried to pivot and it was remember the Suicide Squad trailers started being all wacky and crazy.
Exactly.
And then again, throwing shit at the wall, they made a Wonder Woman movie, which people generally liked.
It was pretty good. And then they made a second one, which was
one of the worst movies. I'm actually making a BHL2 video of my least favorite movies of all time.
And that's up there.
In the top 5.
Nice.
And then they made Aquaman, and that for some reason made $1 billion.
Crazy as well.
And then they do Shazam, they tonally.
Oh yeah, Shazam.
Continuity
That's got way more movies than I actually remembered. But
and then they close it out with The Flash and.
Yeah, but it's. But it is one that they had more projects lined up or something like that, and then they decided to stop, or
I don't know. I mean, I remember James Gunn came on board.
Yeah,
and then
it definitely just watching the last few movies feels like a teetering out. And,
definitely.
and kind of slow death of the franchise.
Yeah, well, the Flash movie might have been. I think The Flash was the last one, or Shazam 2.
God, the final nail in the coffin is Shazam 2.
Yeah,
says enough.
But I do think yeah, I guess if you're a Snyder fan, you kind of got what you wanted, because you got the trilogy. You got Man of Steel, BVS, and then the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
So you got that out of it.
That's true.
And we got some memorable memories, We got... Actually, did we? I don't know.
There's some...
We got, Peacemaker out of it.
We did get Peacemaker out of it.
That's true.
And Peacemaker is still doing his thing, I guess.
Yeah, and we got Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, which
She was great.
Liked
we
her in
got
that
Jared
role.
Leto's Joker, GOAT.
that was a memorable time. Speaking of very 2010s things,
God.
Jared Leto's Joker.
My actual Halloween costume.
Oh my God.
Remember that?
Of course I do. I have a photo of you. You wrote Damaged on your forehead.
I wrote Damaged. I did the whole thing. I spray painted my hair green.
That's crazy.
I know.
Why did you do that unironically? Did you really fuck with Jared Leto's Joker?
I don't remember.
Because I feel like we were making fun of Jared Leto's Joker back then.
I think so.
So was it a bit?
Yes.
Yeah, it was super ironic.
Fuck, I thought it looked so dope.
That's so
because
funny.
we were making so much fun of him at that time. We were good friends. So
we were doing the hunka hunka bit.
Exactly.
For a while there.
Hunka. God, what a throwback.
That's kind of a great performance.
That's actually low-key.
Not to praise Jared Leto, but
he
went for it.
But boy, did he commit.
Yeah, the DCEU.
It's got some good moments, but definitely at least a franchise that teetered out.
And considering what you wanted it to be, considering the 2010s will be remembered as the MCU decade, you had the parallel to that, and it was buns.
Yeah, comparatively, so buns.
Yeah. We can kind of speed around some of these because I don't have too much here, but the Artemis Fowl movie, I guess, based on a series of books, which again, I fucking adore. I love the Artemis Fowl books growing up.
I've never read them.
It's like a kid who's he's super genius, and then a fantasy world. There's fairies and trolls and stuff.
Okay.
But he's he's wearing a suit. I remember when I was a kid, I was
he's looking dapper.
He's got that shit on. I was I want to wear a suit. They had a fairy language that was on all the pages of the books. There was stuff written in these fairy languages, and I got the Artemis Fowl like lore book.
Oh, so you should like translate it?
I translated and it
Yo,
like
that
added more
sounds
lore.
kind of cool.
That was actually, I was a very lonely
So
child.
I had 0 friends. Is this kind of like more Lord of the Rings coded or kind of Percy Jackson coded, kind of like in between?
It's more Percy Jackson for sure.
Okay.
But and they made a movie. I haven't even seen it, but it's apparently one of the worst movies ever made. It's
I
like
see.
apparently like unforgivably bad.
Okay.
And it was directed, I'm pretty sure,
By Martin Scorsese.
by Quentin Tarantino. I think it was Kenneth Branagh who directed it.
Really?
And it does feature Colin Farrell, Judi Dench, and Josh Gad.
This sounds kind of peak.
I might have to put this on the watch list, you know.
Artemis Fowl.
Anyway, super disappointing apparently.
Okay.
Alita Battle Angel. I don't know if this was intending to launch a franchise.
Ooh,
I don't think it was successful, I think. But I haven't seen anything else from it.
I kind of liked Alita Battle Angel.
Actually, of course it was because of the Edward Norton fucking
No,
cliffhanger.
it definitely was.
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't realize Alita Battle Angel didn't do well. Like I knew it didn't do amazing, but I didn't realize it was like a failure.
I didn't think it was either, but they never made that sequel. Let's see, it was budget of 150 to 200, made 405 million. I mean, that's not that bad.
That's not bad at all.
But I guess not enough to like justify
Justify
Doing more?
the Ed Norton sequel.
So what happens at the end of Alita Battle Angel?
I don't even remember. Like she goes up to Ed Norton's ship, I'm pretty sure, and then like kind of fucks his shit up, and then
Interesting.
and then there's some sort of there is definitely a cliffhanger, but like I watched this in I believe the cinema, and I don't think I watched it since. So I don't remember exactly. I just remember it being a pretty fun time with like a weird, like kind of Ready Player One Tintin-esque animation that I didn't mind.
I feel like Alita Battle Angel is quite Freddy core.
I think so. I can get behind that.
Because it's like vaguely, well, it's based on an anime, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So it's like anime adjacent, plus it's like...
Plus it's got waltz.
Plus it's got waltz, you know, yeah, I feel like, no, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much to say about Alita Battle Angel, but I'm just like, I think it was a fun time. They did very much try and set up a sequel, and I guess it's one of those that no one's going to really be begging for that, I don't think.
No. I kind of want to watch it, though. It looks kind of...
It is kind of
entertaining.
It's fun. It's a fun time, but I understand, I guess, why it didn't get launched. It's not like one of those where I'm like, this is a completely failed movie, because I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But as like a franchise launcher, it's just like maybe not that interesting a franchise in general.
Sure. By the way, speaking of anime, I have actually just a little side note. I have started watching Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Ooh.
Pretty great, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah? You enjoying?
Quite it. Man, the animation it's so beautiful. It's
It
like,
is.
I love it's just like aesthetically, it's so
It's amazing.
And it's quite funny as well.
Oh, well, keep me updated.
Yeah. I'm 2 episodes in. I'm really on board.
Ooh, I've got so many suggestions once you get past this. So.
No, yeah. I feel like this is my sort of
This is
getting
this
into
is your gateway.
perhaps, yeah. Because I actually fuck it. This ties in perfectly to sort of, not really at all, but another failed franchise slash anime. It's not an anime, but thing I'm watching.
Okay.
The Last Airbender, Avatar. They made a movie.
Definitely a failed franchise, right?
Yeah, and because the movie the M. Night one, which is apparently god awful.
Why did they get M. Night Shyamalan to do the
Such a
freaking
random-
Airbender movie?
Such a random pick. Apparently, I think it's based on the first season of the show.
Okay.
And so yeah, you'd assume they'd want to do more. They
Yeah.
didn't. Now they have like a Netflix show or whatever. Can I just say, by the way, maybe my hottest take. This will
Ooh.
I think this will get me more hate than anything else.
Okay.
I can't get into Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm 8 episodes in. I've been told I'm sure it becomes the greatest thing I've ever seen. But also, okay, can I just say this?
Lay it on me.
I think, and I'm guilty of this.
Please.
But people sometimes overuse the like, no man, it's not a kid's show. It's like it's a real show. I'm watching it. It is a kid's show. It's a good kid's show. But I know it gets better or whatever, and it gets super peak. And I'm really sorry because my friend Lucas is obsessed with it. And I'm sorry, I love you, Lucas.
Okay.
But it's like if I suggested the Justice League animated show.
Yeah.
And said like, no, you don't get it. It's like Breaking Bad. It's like a real like
It's Game of Thrones.
it is a kid show. It's a great one, but I feel like you gotta sell it a certain way.
I fully agree with you because I haven't even seen it. I've seen 4, maybe 5 episodes, and I've also had a hard time getting into it. It's one of those. Every single one of my friends like it's literally
thing.
made for you.
Yeah.
It's the best thing since I don't know Forrest
Sliced
Whitaker.
cheese up.
Since Sliced Whitaker. I don't know. It's and people are like, oh, it's the character development, the arcs, it's beautiful, it's amazing. The animation, I'm like,
I'm sorry. Some of the Loki people be shitting on Invincible's animation.
it's kind of
There's
Airbender
a little
coded.
bit of Invincible core in Last Airbender. I'm sorry, and I know people are gonna hate me. Whatever.
And apparently it does get like
I'm sure it gets
insanely
insane.
peaked.
I'm sure it does. But if it's 8 episodes in, and again, this is
and I'm thinking this for kids.
like,
Nah.
if I was watching this as an 8-year-old, I'm sure it would like Justice League, whatever. So I think like,
Yeah.
and then it gets you more into the peak where then you can go back later and be like, and actually later on it's really deep. But it also does remind me of like the meme of, you know, two guys watching a cartoon, and the cartoon says like, friendship is good, and the friend turns and is like, you still think it's for kids? I don't know. It's like a show that would come on Cartoon Network and it would be good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Again,
I
think we are going to catch a lot of hate for this.
This is like the most beloved show of all time.
I know,
but
and
like I've been trying for so long to watch it, and then I threw on. I know they're not comparable, but then I threw on Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I was like hooked immediately. I was like, I want to watch more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like,
No,
Anyway.
it's.
sorry.
I think I've tried like to start this thing like 5 times, and each time, maybe it's just because of the timing where it's like, okay, I've got like an hour or two. Let me start the Last Airbender here, and then maybe I'm just not in the right mindset. But every single time, I've never been like hooked. It's felt like a slight chore to get through the first few episodes.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
And my life is pretty fine without having watched it.
I'm doing okay. We move on though. One that I think we can have some in here that are like just kind of a shame they didn't become a franchise. And again, I don't know what the intent was, but the Tintin movie.
Yes.
Because there's a million, Tintin comics, all of which I've read, and they're fucking amazing.
God, that's true.
And the movie was super fun.
The movie was so fun.
It's one of Spielberg's, like in terms of modern Spielberg, one of his better movies.
But was this a movie that didn't do very well or something?
I think it did well.
So why the hell do we not have a whole Tintiniverse?
It's actually so absurd, because also it's Steven Spielberg with a screenplay co-written by Edgar Wright. I think Peter Jackson was producing.
But it's
like the talent involved here. Yeah, well, it cost $135 million, made $374 million. So not like a huge hit, but
it's like, I don't know. It's one of those movies where.
Sorry, I just seen on Wikipedia.
Oh.
In 2024, Andy Serkis confirmed that Peter Jackson is, quote, definitely still working on a sequel to The Adventures of Tintin.
Ooh, so maybe it's not fair.
Thank you, Serkis.
Serkis, please.
And Serkis was peak. Oh man,
Serkis was
Haddock,
right?
Of course.
God, Haddock is so good. Who plays Tintin?
Jamie Bell, the Thing from Fant Four Stick. Never mind. Scrap the whole movie. Fire everyone.
The Thing from Fant Four Stick.
Daniel Craig was the villain. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg were Thompson and Thompson. Dupont and Dupont.
Dude, it was actually such a fun movie. And with as you said, like the talent involved in making it, I feel like that very much shines through.
Absolutely. No, it has the fun of, like, it feels like Spielberg, Edgar Wright, Peter Jackson mixed together. And man, I remember seeing it in the cinema, and like, I think I saw it with like, my mom is a huge Tintin fan as well. I think that's where I get all the comics from. And I think like, when you're seeing an adaptation like that, you're ready to kind of hate it. Like, this isn't as good as that. And we walked down like, that's pretty fun.
It's kind of fun. And just, as you say, there's so much content, so much Tintin content out there. There's so many different things you can make. Like,
there's such great stories as well.
Like, they've made like many Asterix and Obelix films,
of course,
right?
Yes.
Those films objectively are kind of bad. But because I love Asterix and Obelix so much, just having some content out there of them is so much fun. So let's do that. But Tintin, which I love, I dare say, about an equal amount, and make them like good movies.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be great.
And man, by the way, also just the live action Asterix and Obelix definitely should go in that cursed movies.
Absolutely.
Super cursed.
So many cursed moments.
Insanely cursed. But I totally agree. And it's just because there is such a wealth of stories to choose from. Yeah. Like, we can maybe not do like the really racist ones, because Or
we could hard launch the racist ones. Fully commit.
The next one could be when Tintin goes to China or whatever. They did that one time. I think I remember actually like reading. I was like, oh, these are so great. And then I came across like Tintin goes to America. And I was like, oh, America, I'm in America. This is great. Then I open it, it's just like the most racist thing. I was like, oh boy.
Oh, I can see
we should hard launch. Get it out of the system. You know what? Get it out of the way.
People are gonna be talking.
God, no.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I mean, people haters gonna hate. No, haters ain't gonna hate.
No. But I 100%
Captain Haddock definitely strikes me as a pretty racist individual.
100%.
Right? But I mean, take that away.
Yeah, we don't remove the racism. We don't need to do the racism.
Just some more Tintin movies.
More Tintin would be peak.
So that, as you say, that is a shame that it didn't come to be.
I would also say in the category of ones that like should have had more, Dread.
Yeah.
Not that it was like hard launching a franchise, but like I would have loved to see a Dread 2.
Dread 2 was would have been great.
And speaking of one that like they had books, a series of unfortunate events, books that I also loved as a kid with Carrie. You didn't like that movie?
It was okay.
Oh, it's a great movie. Carrie as Count Olaf?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's fine.
Who shall play the most handsome count in the world?
Clearly somebody loved it.
It was such a good movie.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. There's just something about these movies that I just don't like. This type of movie that I'm just like not super into. This kind of like Miss Peregrine's House of Peculiar douches or whatever.
Fucking stupid kids. Like,
and then this, and then also like the Young Mutants or whatever it's called. Like I feel like all these like kind of like a bunch of peculiar individuals trapped in a house.
Okay, well first of all, I mean I get what you're like, sort of a little bit of like a gothic-y, slightly Tim Burton adjacent kind of thing.
I like Tim Burton, but I don't know. This is just kind of.
I would not compare a series of unfortunate events though to first of all the New Mutants, which is I feel like a different kind of movie, and also Miss Peregrine. Miss Peregrine is like a there's no supernatural element to a series of unfortunate events.
Okay.
It's like more like kind of a mystery, like a little bit of a. I would say, I mean, it's obviously not Tintin, but I would say it's more Tintin than New Mutants. But anyway, I just think those books are very clever, very dark for kids' books. You could have done, they combined a bunch of them in that movie, but you could have done a little bit more. Plus, I would have loved to see more Carrie as Count Olaf. That's one of my favorite Carrie performances.
Carrie is good.
He's so good. And the kids were good too. They got Meryl Streep in there. Not as one of the kids.
The kids are great. Meryl is the main one.
The baby's voiced by Meryl Streep, I guess. It's just I don't know. That's just such a classic movie to me, and I feel like I would have. And I tried to watch the Netflix show with fucking what's his name, Barney Stinson.
Oh yeah,
shit was mid.
That looked terrible.
Yeah, not good.
I did not. Yeah, I don't know. Like in terms of, I don't know if this was supposed to be a big franchise, but in terms of franchise I wished happened, this is not high on my list. But I guess I understand.
Fair enough. Yeah, and by the way, the title is failed franchises. Some of these are just like. They could have done a sequel, maybe they didn't.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that movie is successful. I did have a double DVD of that and Cat in the Hat growing up, and that was like one of my most prized possessions.
God, 2 incredibly cursed videos.
Last one's a little stragglers here. Independence Day. Clearly, they were setting up a franchise in the second one. They were like, "Let's go kick some ass," and then they never made it.
And they never kick ass.
Yeah, let's go kick some ass. Cut to no movie.
Well done with the ass kicking.
Yeah, nah. The Dark Tower, I have no idea, but this seems like something that was. This seems very Robin Hood core.
This does. I for some reason, very weird coincidence, I guess. But on my For You page, the last like week, I've been getting a lot of Dark Tower like clips. I have no clue why.
Says a lot about you.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening.
I'm pretty sure it's a Danish director, by the way.
Oh, really?
Or some Danish. There's some Danish involvement with it. Who is it? Yeah, it's Nikolai. Yeah, fucking hell. It's Nikolai Arsel.
Nikolai Arsehole.
Nikolai Arsehole, yeah. Of The Promised Land with Mikkelsen. Anyway.
No clue.
But yeah, fuck out of here. Horizon. Not Russell, what's his name? Kevin Costner tried to make like a big Western epic, and then like the first one made no money, and then I don't even know what they did with the second one because I think they'd already filmed it.
Really?
I think they either dumped it on streaming or they just fucking scrapped it.
That's so sad.
Really depressing.
Like filming, I feel like that's also a risk. Like filming a new franchise movie and like just committing to filming the second one immediately.
Yeah, well, apparently also Kevin Costner is like sort of a bit of an egotistical man.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can get.
I
get that vibe.
The downfall of those, like imagine you make like Dances with Wolves and it's like a classic and it wins all the Oscars, whatever, and then you try again and then it's just don't release it. Like imagine
straight to DVD, little bro.
Imagine making a movie that you think is super epic and they just don't put it out. That's so fucking crazy.
My God, that's gotta be a fucking kick in the nuts.
The Fantastic Beasts movies, I feel like they were gonna make like 5 at one point. Eternals didn't get a sequel. I guess maybe there's something to that. Like they
are there a lot of Marvel movies that I guess have been because I guess that's within the larger I guess franchise. It's still fine, but like I guess there are a few Marvel movies that have been scrapped.
I think they wanted to do more with Eternals because they had like Harry Styles at the end.
Are they going to do a second Shang-Chi movie ever?
They are, I think. They're working on it.
Okay. It's been a while.
It's been a minute, yeah. Bro's getting up there.
Bro is getting up
He
there.
can't do those karate kicks forever.
Nah. Simu Liu is going to break a hip just trying to walk in the next movie.
And I've also put here the original Daredevil Elektra universe. Because they did, they made 2 movies in that franchise. I haven't seen either, but
Terrible.
Ben Affleck. Have you seen the Ben Affleck Daredevil?
I think I've seen the first Ben Affleck Daredevil.
There's only one.
Oh, but I thought
And they made Elektra, which is like
they made okay.
Yeah.
Then I saw that, the first only, and it's really, really dorky.
But is Jon Favreau not his Foggy Nelson? How could the movie be bad with that?
That is kind of amazing. But I'm just saying, like, in general, Ben Affleck is just not Matt Murdock. Especially when we've got Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock. It just does not work. Yeah. Because I think I saw that movie after the first season of Daredevil.
That's rough.
Not at all comparable.
That's a rough go for Affleck.
It just does not work.
By the way, have you been following... Actually, you haven't seen Born Again Season 1. I was going to say, have you been watching Season 2, but...
No, I have not.
Dang.
Is it good?
It's kind of mid. Actually, the last episode, we're recording this after episode 3 came out. Okay. There's like a big one-take action scene at the end.
Okay.
It's pretty great. But the rest of it's kind of mid, I don't know. But also in the one-take action scene, he teams up with Lalo from Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
He's a swordsman from
Hawkeye,
right?
Yeah. And he's pretty charming.
I've seen a lot of the marketing and like advertisements they put out for it. It seems kind of delightful. And Poindexter's there.
Poindexter, he's be doing stuff.
I did see one thing. They are kind of milking it a little bit, I guess, because like they asked the guy who plays Poindexter in an interview, is like, what's the single greatest like superhero moment in a TV show? He's like, Poindexter's fight in the latest episode. I'm like, okay, Poindexter.
Come on, bro.
Bro, what are you doing?
Shut up.
You're literally called Poindexter.
You're actually named Nerd.
You got geek tattooed on your forehead, bro.
Anyway, those are the failed franchises.
Like 3 failed franchises, and then Once We Wish kind of happened.
Rambling about Dr. Seuss for a couple of hours, I guess. That's the poorly planned for you. With that in mind, I was going to say, let's talk about a man who could never have a failed franchise, but it's literally the first one we talked about.
Oh.
But with that in mind, let's talk about...
the Cnews.
Now, as we're... Sorry.
Pulls out Cnews? Yeah. I've got Cruise right here. Boom.
As we've established, we are doing these, a little bit pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So instead of like up-to-date Tom Cnews,
we're
going to play a Cnews game.
God, again, feels like a Saw-esque trap.
In many senses.
The Tom Cruise is in your liver. Cut it out.
Okay. Cruise game.
Lay it on me.
I'm going to give you an actor. You tell me what movie they were in with Tom Cruise.
Ooh.
So there's a test of your Cruise knowledge. Are you a real fan?
I don't think so.
And if you're not, Cruise might kill you.
Eat me.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that order.
Kill me and eat me.
Not in that order.
All right, lay it on me.
Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson?
I have tried to make these a little bit tough. Actually, you're not going to get any of these. Actually, this is a humiliation.
Brendan Gleeson.
Him and Cruise. I don't know. It's a hard one, but not really that hard if you kind of lock in.
Top Gun.
He did play Iceman. Brendan Gleeson and Tom Cruise were in Edge of Tomorrow together.
Oh no, you're right. That is true.
I am correct.
He is the fuck. That's one of the easier ones I'm gonna get, I feel.
Antonio Banderas. Now, to be fair, I don't know if you've seen this movie.
Oh, Antonio Banderas. Is this like a weird kind of cruise spy film where they're kind of up against each other?
No, although I would watch that.
Then I'm gonna say Puss in Boots 1.
He does voice the egg. No. Interview with the Vampire.
I've never seen that, but okay.
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Cruise and Beyonce in a movie.
What?
I'll give you a hint. Think more Cruise cameo than Cruise starring role.
Okay, I'm gonna say Tropic Thunder.
No.
Oh my god.
They're in Austin Powers in Goldmember. have you seen the opening bit where Cruise is playing Austin Powers?
I don't think so.
And I think Beyonce's there as well. Or something.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Well, my Cruise lore and knowledge is clearly down the drain.
This is kind of rough. Tobey Maguire with Cruise.
Tobey Maguire with Cruise. Oh.
This one's kind of a dick one as well. I apologize.
A dick one.
It's accurate. They are in the same movie.
It's gonna be some stupid like 80s movie. You're good, man.
Tropic Thunder.
God damn it.
If you remember, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, he is the monk, I guess.
The opening trailer.
Yeah, that's true.
And finally, I've saved toughest for last.
Oh, thank God.
Ving Rhames.
Fine. I guess Jack Reacher. We'll end it on a dub with the Mission Impossible.
Which one though?
Shitty.
I've just written here, whatever he doesn't guess.
I'm gonna try and get the one that he's not in.
Which I think is not
Mission Impossible 4, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he shows up at the end of 4.
Does he?
I think he's not in 3.
Oh.
Because Cruise's wife would never have been killed if Ving was there.
True.
Ving would have locked in.
Ving would have locked in.
Impossible.
He's incapable of locking in.
Damn, well, you went 0 for 5. Embarrassing.
No, 1 for... Oh, yeah, true, actually, yeah. Okay, well, Cruise lore
down the drain.
Not fantastic.
Yeah. Well, that's the episode for this week. We hope you enjoyed. What do you think of these failed franchises? Should they have failed? Should they have not? Did we miss any?
Did we? Yeah.
Let us know down below in the comments. While you're at it, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you're on YouTube, we're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can leave a 5-star rating, a nice review, tell your friends about the pod. You can find me on YouTube, BHL Hudson. My second channel, BHL2, Instagram, Instagram BHL_Hudson, Letterboxd, Real BHL Hudson, and you can email the pod at bhlhudsonvids@gmail.com.
Ooh, you can also find the pod on TikTok and Instagram at The Poorly Planned Podcast. You can find me on YouTube at FTK Space Gaming, on Instagram at Fidalgard, and on Letterboxd at FTK_Films.
Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Infinity Throne.